Welcome to No Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button if you'd like to become a member. Links in the description. Wink-a-doodle-doo. I just finished my lunch. It was like, listen, I set the live stream, right? Then I got outside. Listen, I don't have ADD, but when I get into something, I just lose all track of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there with the leaf blower because I had a little hiccup with the leaf blower this morning and then realized I didn't charge the battery long enough. So then I charged the battery. I went out to test it. Next thing you know, I'm damn near doing the neighborhood because for me, it's ASMR. And it's a challenge. Like, get the leaves in a pile and you got it on turbo and you're trying to move it all at once and you keep walking around the circle of them, right? It's a whole thing. I love being outdoors. So yeah, and next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God, my life's in 15 minutes. Because the battery died, or I'd still be out there and forgot all about it. Thank you. I'm all here just in my sweatshirt, right? And I was like, oh my God, I haven't even had lunch. So I came in, I hurry up and just heated up some of the spaghetti I made last night for Mr. No Madness. Here I am, gulping down the last bit. We're good. Garlic bread in my teeth, maybe. Caffeine-free diet soda. And here I am. It really is. Leaf blowing is satisfying. I have 2 batteries also. And the other one was still charging. Or, thank God, it was. You clean the gutters. Yeah, I know. I was right. I'm like, I was getting a little out of hand with the leaf blowing out there. But I love being outside. It's my favorite thing. Speaking outside, our girl's gone outside twice. She's got bird out of the cage syndrome, BCS. I done showed it in the, yeah. It's a good thing, I mean, we're seeing a little bit of her psychosis while she's out, but that will, the more people she interacts with, the more nature, maybe, it'll alleviate it, but we don't know. You're buried in tons of snow? What the Where are you, JC? Oh, God, I'm not looking forward to that. What's the temp there? I don't know. Didn't even look. I know it's sweatshirt weather. It's crisp. It's clear. Blue skies. It's all it cares, as long as that sun's out. If you're depressed, you go outdoors. Absolutely. God intended us for walking the earth, not sitting in the house. Now you're going to sit in the house right now because we got a show to do, and it's noon. This is lunchtime. We all gonna hang out at lunch. We like to hang out at lunch. Evenings, I'm usually like still running around. I don't know, Shady B. I don't know. Foodie's weird when it comes to, I'm just letting you know, Salah, I'm an independent woman. I can go to Canada anytime. See my Canada sweatshirt. Just letting you know, get in line. That's all we know about her. Sometimes, like, he pushes her to the edge to get her to leave. I don't really think he wants to go on a vacation with her because she's so unhealthy. That would not be fun. Shelly's like, bitch, you better stay. I want her to go to Canada, for real. Her views are in the tank, dude. She can't even hit 10 grand now. 10K subs. Woo. Caffeine-free Diet Coke. And I only like it in the can, and it is freezing cold. Look at that. And as soon as it's not freezing cold anymore, I'm done with it. I never drink a whole can. This thing's still full. I've had 3 sips. You never heard of that saying? Well, I made it up. That's why. It's going to be all over the tubes now. Oh, she's got BCS. BCS. Bird out of the cage syndrome. Frigid soda. It's the only way to drink it. And it burns. Yes. It beats the aqua once in a while. I bought 12 cans in a case, right? And I have had them. This was the last one in the fridge. 1 month. 1 month. Kudos to me. I've had them for a month. Whoa, that's 3 a week. That's improvement. You hate anything uncarbonated. It's too uncomfy. That's what I like about it. I like the burn. I like the burp. I like the... I think she is doing this on purpose so Salah doesn't get any of her money. Oh, he gets her money. She created that life. She has to pay the bills. For real. Now, do I think he's pocketing some? Absolutely. He knows this is going to come to an end. Diet Coke is your weakness. And I do the caffeine free. I'm a 1 cup of coffee in the morning caffeine girl. That way I fall to sleep naturally. I'm not going through the day, the up and down of caffeine. I don't like that feeling. I like to be like at a chill level all day. My whole kitchen and dining room is being revamped this week. Nice. It's like being in an MRI scanner without earphones. Ain't that something? The jackhammer, yeah. All right. So you guys ready to get into this? Oh, you had a case of soda in the shed for 4 years. My God, yes. Tossed it. But then again, you could have tested it. You may have created some whole new element. You could have been a genius. Telling you, there's always something with something. 4 years. Nobody's ever kept soda for 4 years. It could have been a moment. You ready to get on with it? All right, I don't blame you. Nobody wants to listen to me talk. Fuck that. Okay, so I'm going to the Looney Tubes to knock down 2.5 hours, okay? Down to 3-hour live stream, down to 46 minutes. So we're going to go for a walk with Catherine. Heartburn. Coffee with Babs. Wearing her Jailhouse Rock dress, which, please, for the love of God, could you just use that as a dusting cloth? I don't want to see that thing anymore. I don't even like to listen to myself talk. But then again, I don't talk all day. You're it. You're my social, except for the hubby's home today. God help me. He is an enigma. So I go into the kitchen. I said, hey, you done in the kitchen? He goes, yeah, why? And I go, well, I'm just going to put the butter away and the jelly for you. He goes, oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm like, listen, you are like a tornado when you're home. And he just laughs. He thinks it's so funny. So he goes, I'm going to go wash these parts to this Wrangler. I'm going to go to the car wash and I'm going to wash them. Whatever, dude. He comes back. He's soaked head to toe, including his shoes. I said, put your shoes out on the back deck. I swear to God, this is my life. And please, for love of God, do not put your clothes in the hamper. Could you drop them right in the washer for me? That'd be great, because I don't want them in there with the other stuff, because I don't know what sprayed off onto your clothes from those auto parts. So, yeah, I've got a real man, no, you're not blocked, real rugged man, and it's crazy what I go through. And while he was gone, I swept the garage. I put 2 light bulbs up in the garage door opener for the first time in 2 months that I've asked 13 times. I just climbed up on there and put them in, and now when I open the garage door, a light comes on. What else did I get done while he was gone? Everything. Anyway, let's get on with the show. My husband, he could upset the entire ecosystem if you didn't keep an eye on him. I'm a go-getter. I don't sit around and whine about life when I can do whatever I want, living in a free world. Anywho, let's see what's up with Catherine. Heartburn. Woo woo. Thank you, Looney Tubes. I see your subscribers are going up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the Looney Tubes. Loony. Tubes. And you can put in Foodie Beauty. It'll come right up. Thank you. All right, let's roll. Where the hell's the sound? Oh, there we go. Okay, this one, she's out and about in Kuwait. Let's see. Food, yeah, she had a 3-hour live stream. She goes to Starbucks down the street to have a coffee. Okay.
Stores are weird.
That's a look only a mother could love. Whoa! That ring, ma'am, might have to get cut off. How did I get lucky enough to stop it on that swollen ass digit?
You're at work, Capone? I guess I'm at work too. We are coffee bees, and these are Mercedes garbage trucks. I think this is a Mercedes-Benz garbage truck.
You are literally walking amongst trash while these pristine garbage trucks sit there, and you're gonna flex that they're Mercedes? I can't with her.
What the frick? I was watching my replay on my last one, and the motion sickness is real. I almost puked watching my own
Get a gimbal.
video. I'm going to Starbucks, and I'll tell you why. I did some research today. Maybe I don't understand why they're on the boycott list, because they haven't had any establishments in Israel since 2003. And
man, I'm sure you could find an argument for anything if you want it bad enough, Foodie.
Right on their...
No, it's just that Looney Tubes, Looney Tubes clipped, so it kind of has that more muffled sound, I think.
Police thing, it says they've never donated a dime to Israel. They don't donate political...
Would you rather watch it on her actual channel? Would you guys rather watch it there? Because I'm sure the vocals are clearer. It's almost like she lives in the service area. She does. This is where contract workers live. No, you don't? Or yes? You can hear fine. Okay, thank you.
Kuwait. And they did give millions of dollars to charities in Gaza, actually. The Middle East one, anyway. So, I'm not sure, but I want a pumpkin cream cold brew. No, the cat's out of heat.
The cat's out of heat. So stupid. Can we not talk about that cat anymore? I thank you.
She got her vaccine yesterday. I posted a picture. So we can get her fixed.
You could get her fixed today. Why don't you save the money from Starbucks and go straight to getting her fixed? Thank you. The end.
I think basically in 8 days minimum.
No, we proved that wrong. That's a lie. You guys can't afford it until next pay, if you even do it at all. The end.
So, no, I heard they made it more difficult for people to get their license.
You could get an international license because you're a tourist. If you let your Canadian driver's license lapse, that's on you.
Booked the campsite. So, for the 10th and 11th?
So the 10th and the 11th, these two clowns are going to go camping. Good God. All for content. They're not going there for romance. What?
Which is cool. It's a very... I can't even breathe. It's pretty much like the same place as last time. Not the last time, but the one before.
Oh my God. I swear, your channel is not going to change until you leave Kuwait. Where's Salah? Oh, I don't know. He's either sleeping or off to work he goes. I'm going to bet on sleeping because that's all he does. He games all night and sleeps all day.
And
he's a Pete. He is Pete in Kuwaiti. What were the odds of her finding a Pete in Kuwaiti? Or in Kuwait? That's awesome.
Thank you, yeah.
Yes, they live in a very, let's just say, not wealthy area.
That happened to her last injection. So, I hope there's no music. Here it is, Starbucks.
Oh, joy, we've met our, we have come to our destination. Can I have a big cup of sugar? Because you know how exercise burns off, sugar. So she walks there to drink the sugar. I can't with her.
Sugar-free syrup? Yeah, but they don't have sugar-free pumpkin cold cream. Do they? Let's see what they have.
God, you've already got your taste buds just twirling over pumpkin sugar. What? I mean, like, honest to God, this is what happens to people when they're in solitary confinement too long. They're like, the things they dream about and think about are on the level of almost 1-digit IQ. Like, you literally not only lose yourself because you have no interaction, like, with humans, with day-to-day life, day-to-day conversations, day-to-day tasks. Like, you actually start losing your sanity. Oh.
Hello. Good morning. Whew. Out of shape. Good day.
She don't even know how to interact with people. Listen to her. How are you? Out of shape? No shit, Sherlock. The woman has eyes. What the fuck? Why do you say, good, how are you? She can't. She don't know how.
Thank you. How are you?
Oh, now she says, how are you?
I'm just checking what you have. Salted maple and caramel. Is that a new one? Yes. The newest one?
Is the maple and caramel new? Is that the newest one? Well, I've dreamt about the pumpkin spice, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with that.
Is that for fall? Oh yeah, fall. Salted maple.
Read the menu. Quit bothering the lady. Beck Sassy. Oh, I got that caffeine burp. Or non-caffeine burp. Bexy, thank you for the super chat. Salah saw how mobile Foodie was in Thailand, so now he won't get quick snacks fixes for. Yeah, like, there's many things that could be going on. Let's think about it for a sec. Okay, she just did this whole story about all these hot women that he found in the phone. Now, get a load of this. Now, this I didn't catch when I was covering the live stream about the friend and her man, right? Okay, first she said that the woman in the phone, he said, was a past coworker, correct? Am I right? That's the first thing she said. Well, when she did the second video, she said what, ladies and gentlemen? She was a customer. So he proved it to her through the receipts of purchase. But what else was in that little nugget? What else was in that nugget? She said that they both know this person. They both know this person. You know what I'm thinking? The woman he introduced her to. And let me tell you why I think that. Because Salah introduced her to this woman. Why would Salah introduce a woman to his wife who's physically fit and dressed nice? Why would he? Keep your enemies closer? If you become her friend, she won't suspect. Now, we've already seen with Didi, Kaibella. Interesting. Interesting. So anyway, that's part of my, after I put all those little puzzle pieces together, here she's seen this woman fit and attractive, right? And she's over there being a pain in the ass. And if it was that woman, because they both know this woman, she said they both know this woman. Foodie don't know Red Room Lady, but could that be Red Room Lady? I don't know. I'm just saying they both know this woman, and just recently Salah introduced her to a woman. She went to lunch with her and told her how beautiful she was. Blah, 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 right? Just like Didi and Nader were friends from Facebook from 12 years ago. All bullshit, right? Because we know scammers lie. But anyway, do you think this could be motivating Foodie to try to look healthier? And that's why she's doing this? She's been capable the whole time. We know it. We've seen her bigger than this, driving around Canada and dumpster diving. So I wasn't buying any of this. Oh, woe is me. You need to take care of me. I'm sick. I mean, she is sick. That's an honest, but I think that's what's motivating her. Mm-hmm.
The maple and caramel. Do you still have the pumpkin cold cream? Okay. I'll get a venti sweet cream pumpkin cold brew with a bit of extra ice. Thank you. Look at the treats.
Stay away from the treats, Big Mac.
Whoa, what is that?
None of your business. Stay away from it.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Stop. Oh, this could be what you call exposure therapy, right? Where you salivate over everything and you walk away. Walk away. You got this, Big Mac.
Oh my God.
Is venti the largest? Because I don't know. I'm just like small, medium, large. And there's like grande, venti. I don't even know. I think grande is the biggest, right? Wouldn't it be? Grand.
So what about that? They have cheesecake plates.
Nope, you don't need any of it, but go ahead. Let her have you touch them. If there wasn't a glass there, she'd have touched them all. Okay, so grande is 16 ounce. Venti is 20 ounce. Got it. Oh, Trenta is the largest. Okay. So technically, if she didn't have it filled with ice and it was a hot coffee, that'd be a pretty good size. But the fact she's having extra ice tells me it's going to drop it right down to about probably an 8-ouncer. Oh, so venti means 20 in Italian. Good to know. There is no Trenta. That's Dunkin' Donuts. You know what? You guys.
Go, guys. I know there's too much sugar. I know. Next time I come here, I'll get sugar-free, but...
You never will get sugar-free. You wouldn't even walk down there for sugar-free anything. Let alone a coffee. You're doing this for content because you want Salah to believe you're independent and I just leave when I want. I don't rely on you anymore. I'm an independent woman, just like the woman I went to lunch with and took a picture with. I aspire to be like her, independent as fuck, right? She wouldn't have walked down there for a coffee. And let's talk about coffee. I don't know about you, but somebody who drinks coffee for real, like every day, I don't even get dressed until I've had my coffee. There is no way I am going to go through all the things, getting dressed, grabbing my keys, putting on my shoes, drive down the road, sit in line, wait for a coffee, go back home and enjoy it. Hell no, I'll set up a barista station in my house before my feet hit the floor in the kitchen. It's coffee first. There is no movement in my life until I've had my coffee. That's a true coffee drinker. She's doing it like a social trend.
I get excited like you guys for all the seasonal things. You know, I'm a gimmick hoe. My blood sugar was 7.9 this morning, so I'm about to ruin that. No kidding.
Okay, so Trenta does exist. We're going to end up with a 3-hour debate in the chat. I'm going to go with a Google search. And you wonder why I Google shit? Because we have to stop shit in this chat. Is Trenta a size at Starbucks? I can't with you people. Trenta is Starbucks' largest drink size, holding 31 fluid ounces. Are you good now, folks? All right. Trenta's not a size. I tell you. Y'all, look shit up before you type.
Kidding. Jory, I know my wedding information seems confusing. I'm just gonna, hold on.
Oh, I think it was that mic that was creating the muffled sound. It was buried in her neck. Some
white people just walked in.
There you go. Man, we would have switched over for nothing.
I have a whole bunch of tattoos. That's cool. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only white person, but that's not true.
You just saw some white people walk in and you literally called them what? Whiteys?
That's cool.
Oh, wait.
The information seems confusing. I'm just gonna, hold on. Some white people just walked in.
Some white people just walked in. People, everybody, I'm not alone on this planet. If racism had a language, that would be it. Oh my God. You go to Kuwait and you see black and white. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only white person here. What? Who? What? Oh my God. What? Kick.
With a whole bunch of tattoos. That's cool.
With a whole bunch of tattoos. That's cool. Tell us you've been in isolation too long without telling us you've been in isolation too long. She's so cringe. She is the most socially ignorant human being I think I've ever met. Which is why it's like taking a 3-year-old out in public. The things that come out of her mouth should not come out of a 40-year-old's mouth in public. Oh my God, I would be so embarrassed to be with her. I'd be like, don't even talk while we're out. Because some people conduct themselves with, I don't know, virtue, integrity. Can you imagine? Everything you think, and you have to think about this, everything she thinks comes out of her mouth, right? That's what she thinks about while she's in Kuwait. I told you why she's wearing this outfit. She's trying to fit in. That's what the problem is. This is why she stayed in that apartment, because she's afraid to be noticed. This is epic. She always gives herself away. Thank you. White people are here. I feel like I fit in. What in the hell?
Sometimes I feel like I'm the only white person, but that's not true.
Why? Because you just literally exclamation point a statement that said, there's white people here. So if it's not true, why would you have even noticed? What the fuck?
Remember, I haven't had this since Canada.
Don't start shaking that shit. Get a straw.
Let's try it. I'm a movie star. Please talk to
A movie star. Yeah, we've already named you. Catherine Heartburn.
Maybe I'll say, hey, where are you from? Maybe they won't like that. Yeah, okay, here.
Please do not bother these people so we can bond as white people in Kuwait. Please don't do that. Please. Please. Yeah, what in the sixth sense? I see white people.
Dare me? I won't put them on camera.
Do you dare me? Are you nuts?
Be like, hey, we're fellow whiteys. They're probably...
Oh my God, we're fellow whiteys? I'm gonna beat my head on the desk. I'll be right back.
British or from Australia? That's my guess. Who wants to...
Is she already guessing what country they're from? Either they're from Britain or Australia. How do you know looking at them? I can't. She is a spaz. She is the definition of spaz. This is why her and Peach belong together.
What's to bet? Actually, it's not that sweet. Wow.
Because you have not completely mixed it.
I need it to be sweeter.
No, you don't. You have diabetes.
Do you think people would like me more if I was just nicer? Probably not.
No, you're cringe. You're embarrassing. You say stupid shit. You are not at the intellect of a 40-year-old man, woman, even an animal at this point. You are so stunted. I have literally taken you down to a 3-year-old where you just say whatever comes out of your mouth or whatever you're thinking. And we tap into this brain of yours to figure out what you think about. And you never let us down.
Oh, it's so nice. There's a nice breeze. The freedom.
Bex, thank you again for a super chat. Isn't talking to men without your husband haram? You know what, sweetheart? I could make a whiteboard in here of every haram thing she does. So I don't even think it's a thing anymore. In fact, if I remember correctly, for the last 3, okay, so the last 2 live streams before this one, and I'm going to assume this one too, she not only kept live streaming through Call to Prayer, she ignored it. So I think we're just done with that. You know, we're just at cosplay now.
Of morning bees. I snuck out when he's sleeping.
Snuck out? You think he cares? He's probably grateful.
Actually, I did. I was awake. He fell asleep. He was tired. What racist comments? Guessing where someone's from? Hey, guys.
Hey, ya guys. Hey, ya guys. What? Wait a minute. Hey, ya guys. Hey, ya guys. Oh my God. That's exactly what. Oh my God. I got to play that back. Here we go. Here comes the whiteys. The whiteys. Her fellow Caucasians. Here they come. Yeah, find somebody to hug quickly. Yeah, RM's like, I'm dead. Right. She never disappoints. She didn't stand up properly or even go into the store, shake their hands, introduce herself as a fellow whitey. I'm sure that would have went over well. Oh my God, we're just gonna go talk to random white people. So that lets you know that's her comfort zone. That's racist shit.
Guessing where someone's from? Hey, guys. Hello?
That went over like a lead balloon. Hey, you guys. Hello? Hello? That is gold. That is gold. She was trying to socialize with people. Now, I do feel bad for her in the sense that she has nobody. There's the church. Everybody pray, please. Amen. What I'm saying is, I do feel bad that she's literally been in that place for probably 2 years, except for the 2 times she went home to Canada, maybe 3. I can't remember in 2 years. I think it's only been twice, maybe 3. Because the first time she had to move the villa 3 times. And she's just like a bird out of a cage in Canada, right? But she doesn't leave the apartment there. In Maltese, Mom, I don't feel bad at all. I mean, in the sense of psychosis, right? Where you feel safer indoors than out. You get that agoraphobia thing going on because you don't fit in, like you're out of your element. I mean, the longer you do that, the more psychotic you can get. It's been proven. So that's why I keep telling her to go back to Canada so she can like get a hold of herself, because food is the only thing soothing her, and it's going to take her out. Now, I feel like this was a sad attempt to try to find whiteys. So dumb. Let's watch again, because it makes me giggle.
He fell asleep. He was tired. What racist comments? Guessing where
What a racist comment, one of her beezers said.
Someone's from? Hey, guys. Hello? They ignored me.
They ignored me. Now, Foodie, before that, makes you feel really bad about yourself, or maybe that you're living amongst the alive and you're not alive. You know, that creepy feeling where nobody sees you, right? Am I really here? Before that, yeah, cabin fever, right? Before all that takes play in your mind, they probably don't speak English, okay? That's why you would have had to stand up, offer a hand if you really cared. But I'm going to guess they didn't speak English. And they thought, you know what I mean? If you hear people speaking a different language and they're not standing up and looking at you directly, you're going to assume they're on the phone. That's just the world we live in today. You actually have to make an effort.
Maybe they think I'm talking to you guys. Snobbed.
You weren't snobbed. They probably don't speak English. Why is she... So now all whiteys speak English. I can't with her.
Do you think they thought I was talking to you guys, maybe?
Oh, jeez. You need to get out in the wild a little more often.
Or maybe they just hate me. Maybe they're haters and they came here to see me.
Oh, of course, you're a celebrity. How did they not recognize you? It's me, Catherine Heartburn, from YouTube. You didn't recognize me. Oh, you're a hater. Oh, I got it. That's why you ignored me, because nobody ignores me. No, Grandiose much? Boy, I tell you, that's the other thing that can happen when you're isolated, Foodie. You can think a little too much of yourself because you're too intimidated out in the real world that you've created yourself some sort of queen in the fake world of YouTube. Uh-huh, that's what happens.
What, because I said whiteys? So then if other black people say the N-word, it is racist then? Because I'm white, if you haven't noticed. I can't say whiteys. I can't keep up with the words, with the rules, okay? You gotta be louder. I was like, hey guys. Yeah, they're already halfway down the stairs. FF gun informant.
Okay, so she literally... Somebody said that sounded racist. And I guess if she thought about it, she might agree. But we're talking about Chantal here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the word, it's not snobbed, but she said snobbed. The word's really supposed to be snubbed, right? Like they put their nose up in the air at you. But she was basically calling them snobs. Because they didn't, greet the infamous YouTube star. Get Pete on the phone. Yeah, he'll tell you the opinion. And then you won't agree with him either. I'm just saying, she never takes a moment. Everything's defense activated, right? She would be terrible if she ran a country, right? Because as soon as she got her feelings hurt, she'd start a war, right? Okay, so that's where we're at. Let's go back when somebody called her out for that sounding, kind of racist. I can't keep up with the social media. No. You don't need to compare to other people. And the other racist thing was saying that, well, when black people call each other the N-word, first of all, Foodie, it's none of your business. None of your business. Oh, I can't with her.
I can't keep up with the words, with the rules.
Oh, wait. We got to go back. She throws her hands in the air. I just can't with you people.
What, because I said whiteys? So then if other black people say the N-word, it is racist then?
God, is she so dumb. She has zero social graces, zero social clues. Oh my God. This is what happens, people, when they've been inside too long. Not only is she lacking vitamin D, right?
Because I'm white, if you haven't noticed. I can't say white.
Wow. This is what's wrong with America right here. We're all humans. You're the one classifying things by skin color. You are the problem, not the solution. You all need to stop with that.
Whiteys? I can't keep up with the words, with the rules, okay? You gotta be louder. I was like, hey guys. Yeah, they're already halfway down the stairs. FF gun.
No, they weren't. They were walking out the door right by your face.
Informants, yeah. Maybe they heard you call them whiteys. I doubt it.
She had to think about it. Maybe they did hear you say that. God, you just think you're so cool and all you do is embarrass yourself.
No, I'm not going to be doing a podcast. First of all, Amberlynn would never. A podcast about weight? No thanks.
I would rather pay whatever it costs to watch Mike Tyson fight Jake Paul on November 15th than to ever tune in to a podcast with you and Amberlynn Reed. You guys are not celebrities on YouTube. Now, Jake Paul is. I want to see Mike Tyson box. This brings me back to the years, right? 25, 26 years ago. I don't even know what he's got left in him. I think that's why I want to watch. I know it's on Netflix. If I have to sign up for another month free and I have to pay for it, or somebody will be sniping it over there on the TikTok. They always do.
It's not a subject I'm very interested in making a podcast about, talking about calories and fucking diet food. But maybe we could do something else.
That'd be great. Can we please stop the diet talk, the health food talk, the getting Julia fixed talk? When you do it, surprise us. We don't have to talk about it every freaking live stream.
We can't say
Do you think, I'm going to tell you, sorry, Foodie. Jake Paul's been really, been a power weight. I laughed at him when he had a boxing ring in his living room 10 years ago. It might have been 8 years ago or so. But I'm saying, for him, yeah, he can fight. I've been watching. Do you see what I'm saying? But of course, I'm always going to be like, you got this, Mike. He's bulked up huge. He's bulked up. Jake Paul has bulked up huge. And he's going to fight Tyson? How old's Tyson? My age? Come on now.
Anything anymore without someone being offended. It's so true. Do you know how many times I've been canceled? Yeah, Bear. Excuse me for the witties.
Oh, God. Beezers are encouraging her to embarrass herself a little bit more. I know Tyson's still built. But you got to think about, does he still have the strength? It's all about the strength. It's the strength in the muscles. It's not about the look of the body. It is the actual strength. And when you get older, you lose that strength. Of course, I'll always put my money on Tyson. If I need to go on the Vegas site. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. I need more sugar than this.
No, you don't.
I'm going to go.
That's going to be one hell of a fight. Right, Mons? That is going to be stamina, too. Right. Oh, my God. Because this is all physiology. The breakdown of, how younger people can hold on to strengthen their muscles. Where older people, it's like, God dang. This ain't fair. The breakdown. All right? So this is fascinating. And Tyson does have muscle memory. You can see it. Jake Paul's gotten huge. You want me to just click on the image of the fight? It's probably all copyrighted with my luck. Okay, so Jake Paul. I'll just do Jake Paul. We'll be fine. Okay, we're going to go to images. Look at how much he's bulked up. That ain't that skinny little kid that was on YouTube. Look at him. Look at him. And him and Tyson right here. Oh, my God, right here. Tyson will always be my favorite boxer. I was a De La Hoya fan too, but we're talking different weight classes, you know what I'm saying? But for heavyweight, always Mike Tyson. My grandfather made me a boxing fan when I was just a kid. I don't know how he made it exciting for me, but that's how he got to keep it on the TV, and I didn't bug him. I sat with him. He goes, baby, go get us some snacks. Boxing's on. I'm like, yes. When I was a little kid, I'd run in and get the snacks and bring them in. And Grandpa and I watched boxing together. And I'm going to tell you a story that's going to make you cry because it made me cry. So when my grandfather died, I've been holding on for 30 years. These 2 framed boxing photos, right? In glass. You can't even remove the glass because they're so old and they're actual photographs. And we're talking 11 by 13s, right? Anyway, when we were moving and we had our stuff all in tight storage, in this like waterproof thing, water got in there and destroyed them. 30 years I carried those around. I cried so hard because that was my memories of my grandfather. And I can't even tell you who it was. Could have been Muhammad Ali for all I know. I'm just saying they were my treasure. It's just weird. Like things that happen and then you have to get over it. That's a hard one to get over. I would have hung them in my office. And I can't dwell on things. That's a lesson in life. Don't dwell.
I go ask.
I have the memories with Grandpa. That's what's important. Don't say "oh no" and stuff, or I'll start crying. Stop it. Trailer park.
You think it's all? Oh, it's all at the bottom, maybe. Does it look like there's stuff at the bottom? Let me just go ask. More syrup. What syrup's in the pumpkin one? Hold on.
She's gonna go make more sugar in that. More sugar. Honestly, with this one. And she tries to convince you people over there, you beezers, that she is on this path of, I don't know, an awakening? No, because she can't stop thinking about it. Every drink. This would have been another teaching moment, would it not? Stripes are not her friends. Absolutely. That is the ugliest freaking dress shirt I've ever seen.
Wow, she's very, very, very nice. Oh, yeah.
I will change for you if you
That's perfect. Wow.
okay now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's the other thing. You need to kill that weird giggle. There was nothing to giggle about. You thanked the woman for being kind. That's what you said. Thank you. You're very kind. Have a wonderful day. We don't go with it. I have to teach your stuff. Sorry. That's what I thought. Tyson's my age, right? He's 58. Yeah.
Enjoy the weather nowadays.
Oh, you have to in the winter here, eh? The summer's horrible.
Yeah, summer. Maybe
Stop the giggling.
if you will work 15 minutes, you will say, oh, I don't want to go back.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you need me to get the door?
It's okay, turn it off.
Thank you. She thought it was American.
Stop with the giggling. We know it's uncomfortable for you to interact with humans. Hell, it's uncomfortable for you to interact with cats.
Canadians get mistaken for that all the time. Do you like coffee with your sugar? I was like, don't be racist. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why we say that.
Tyson is the only one that I believe at 58 years old could do some serious boxing. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I need breakfast. How can I drink this on an empty stomach?
Now, do we believe she's got an empty stomach? Anyone? Her idea of an empty stomach, probably, but not ours. Like, if anything passed your lips before did you shower? Showered, got ready, and walked yourself to get a coffee. We to believe that you crawled out of bed and didn't go straight into the kitchen itching your butt, scratching your butt. You're like, no, I don't believe it.
But I'm not hungry yet, you know? So, since I'm not hungry, I just, I don't want to, I like looking at the ocean, but I don't like going down to that beach. There's nicer beaches here. Okay, I need your opinion on something else.
Oh, no. Opinion on what? Please don't make it racist or awkward or sensitive. Please.
Do you guys watch? Okay. What is your opinion on
Prayers for Trailer Park. She's going in to get a mammogram. It's your 5-year one. Okay, you got this, girl. You got this, girl. My sister, she's 12 years. Oh, what is she out now? How many years out is she? 10? She's 10 years out of breast cancer. And still 0. It is one of those 100%ers. So We got you, girl. We got you in our prayers.
Do you guys know who Tofiachu is?
Who? What? Tovi what? Look at Kelly Rose, 9 years out. You got this. You go in there like a champ. And you lay those down and let them flatten them out like pancakes. And walk out like a queen. You got that. In fact, wear a crown. Trailer park, wear a crown.
I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for advice on things. It's anonymous and it's, you know.
So we're going to talk about something else anonymous. Trophia is a whole mess. So she just on the TikTok. Is this TikToks? Is this YouTube? Well, who's this person on? Is she just trying to like talk about another train wreck so she looks like, I don't know, a movie star? What's happening? I can only handle one at a time at this point.
Tiffany. Okay, Tofia. She's wild. I agree. And I don't even necessarily like her. I don't dislike her. I don't, really care. It's not that.
So what's going to happen if she claps back at your ass? What's going to happen? We know you whistled in Marty. He clapped back at you, and it was injustice because you decided to defend Cyrax, the known groomer of children. So you decided to say, oh, what they do to him isn't fair. Okay. Then you clapped at Be Our Guest, Isaac, right? Always clapping at people. And then when they clap back, everybody's supposed to feel bad for you. That's crazy. That's a whole lot of crazy.
Not that deep for me. Maybe she said some very outlandish things,
Oh, you're going to take her side. Of course you are. So who's reacting to this woman that's going to come clapping at your ass? Just asking.
I don't know. They obviously all have mental health issues. Her mom
You mean the same mental health issues you scream about when you do shitty stuff on the internet? Like get drunk or do drugs or chase a crackhead around? Is that what you're talking about? So you're going to be better than her at the end of this story? I'm just asking because I'm so confused. It's a dirty, non-bathing. Oh, okay. What platform is she on? What platform is this person on? Not that I'm going to go watch. I can only handle one dirty bird at a time. She lives with roaches in her car. Ooh, lovely. YouTube. Oh, another pred. Okay, so I'm going to assume... Ooh, she could be whistling in Marty again. Is that what she's doing?
is severely disabled and not well and elderly.
The elderly? She's elderly? Hold on. Just like when you went after T and Sass?
They all have mental health issues. Her mom is severely...
Oh, her mom is. Okay.
...disabled and not well and elderly.
So the girl's 32 and has elderly parents. Okay, got it.
I actually feel like she gets bullied too much. People are doing too much. So
you said that about Cyrax too. Fascinating.
They were living out of a hotel.
Yeah, you bullied T and Sass, an elderly woman. Bullied her to the point of horrible. Why was that elderly woman who literally just didn't even like you bullied behind the scenes as hard as she was with you and your people?
They're very poor. And I know that she's been seen spending money at Comic-Con and things. You guys, I was like that. You gotta realize when you don't have money and you never, ever have money to do things, when you get money, it's so tempting to just go.
So let's say you got a YouTube channel and you're flexing all these comics you're buying, which we know is a very expensive hobby, along with toys, right? Collectibles. And you're doing GoFundMes and all this other shit, and you're flexing these things you're buying. That can be problematic on YouTube. You know it. So I don't know where this is going, but she's bringing up comics from Comic-Con and going to Comic-Con, which is probably pricey. We have to break it down because when Chantal takes the side of somebody, usually it's a problem.
just go and spoil yourself, you know? But anyway, so I'm not saying I agree with everything Tofi and Chu. I don't even know all the drama, okay? But
Then why speak about it? Go learn the drama. Come back. I know, because I spoke of the drama about the resilient Jenkins, right? The family on TikTok that are going viral, which now everybody's going after them because they live in a 1-bedroom apartment. People actually did buy bunk beds for the kids, so now they're in bunk beds. And now people have a problem with the kids getting bunk beds for free. They say she's made all these TikTok accounts so she can make money. Well, duh, right? Maybe she wants to leave this loser man. Nobody knows. She ain't gonna say it on her TikTok. Maybe that's her end game, is to finally leave him because he doesn't work. He's got an older kid he doesn't pay for. It is what it is. She already knows if this guy cheats on her and leaves her, he's leaving her with some kids, right? And it's not 6, 7 kids. It's 4. They're listen, they got 4 kids, right? And she's got 1 on the way. Soon to be a family of 7, right? Now, 2 of those kids are his. And they met with kids, right? So they got 1 kid together and a second one on the way. It's a whole thing. But 2 are his, 2 are hers, and 2 are both of theirs. So chances are, if he leaves her, he's taking his 2 kids and leaving her with her 2 kids and the 2 kids they had together. So if this girl's setting herself up to do better in life and get rid of him, or if he walks, she's going to take care of those kids on her own, good on her.
maybe it's because, like, I feel bad that they, like, so she was living in a hotel, like a really rundown, shitty hotel.
Yeah.
Very shitty hotel.
Nader lived in a trap house. What are you trying to say? And you went over there and parked yourself.
Even the maid that worked there, the housekeeper, admitted it was a crap, like 1-star hotel, okay? And just
No, he has, how does this go? 2 kids. But he's got a 12-year-old, 10 or 12-year-old from another woman that came out. And she even suspects he's got more kids than that.
disrepair. They've been living there for a while, and this house worker,
Yeah.
was responsible for, like, cleaning up her room after they got evicted, and she totally,
After they got evicted, okay.
because they weren't paying the rent. This freaking clout chasing house worker.
So the house worker is a clout chaser. A woman that lived in a hotel room who couldn't afford to live in an apartment has clout? What am I missing?
Completely made a TikTok, and she exposed them, like, completely exposed them. Like,
Do you think that I mean, Nader literally has a whole YouTube channel dedicated to exposing you. I mean, that's just where the world we live in today.
just went through the room, filming all the filth that they apparently left behind. Some of it, Tofia says, it was the condition when they got there. Like, the stove was already shit and dirty, the bathroom door was broken. Anyway, she totally exposed them for clout, and I just find it's like, and now they're living in a car, and her mother.
Yeah, but you think social media is all about clout. Look at her glasses. Like, she even thinks these are clout. No, Foodie. That's not what it's about. If you haven't paid attention to social media, it is about, first of all, the best part of social media that, you know, where we're not all down here looking for the rats and the mice and the lies and the grifting, is actually pretty entertaining. There's some good shit out there. People teach you things. There's great psychology out there. There is great how-tos out there. I mean, they're saving us thousands of dollars, people that have a skill, by putting it for free on YouTube. Right? So there is good to social media. Now, the fact that you stay down in the trenches with the rest of us lets us know that you're looking for people that are less than you. And then the ones that expose them are clout chasers. Well, maybe these people were so disgusting that roaches infested the whole hotel. And this woman's like, you won't believe this. You know how many landlords I watch that go into their rentals after people have been evicted and they film the mess left behind? It's all over the place. So why this person? Yeah, what if your maid in Thailand would have created a TikTok of let's just say crap drawers, you left behind, all the things you left behind, we would probably all be reacting to that TikTok. Like, holy crap, right? Like, literally. If your housekeeper in Thailand made a TikTok and said Foodie Beauty's room when she checked out, oh my God, it would go nuts. Welcome to social media. Do better.
It's like elderly and disabled. Like, I don't know. It's just like a special kind of evil. I find that fucked. I find that so I was like, I find that just insane. Like, people.
Like when you hid pizza boxes in BB's, the closet in BB's place and the whole place got infested with roaches like that? Or do you mean like what the villa looked like when you and Pete's left? I guess you're lucky that, what was his name? Golden something. I guess you're lucky he didn't film that place and put it on YouTube. That would have been clout chasing. No, it would have been content.
People do too much. Like, okay, one thing is like, just keep it online, man. Like, so then, and she even exposed, she's like, her mother took a shit on the sidewalk. Like, why are you like following them and recording?
And what are you so obsessed with poo poo pee pee? That's weird. We already know you've done it behind dumpsters in high school. Pete's told us.
And like, you know, like reporting on what they're doing. It's weird. Maybe because I know what that feels like, but.
Because you've done it. What if somebody would have filmed it? Yeah, Goldwater rule, exactly. If he wouldn't have been scared off the tubes by her, and he would have filmed that inside that villa, it would have been about as viral as when Shani and Rev left the townhouse and somebody went in and filmed what they left behind. And it was gross. But Shani's one of her buddies, one of her pals. Shani's one of her pals. Isn't that funny how she really doesn't stand for anything. She just wants to gossip.
It's not cool, you know? What do you guys think?
Wow.
You don't think bad behavior? What is bad behavior? How? Like,
it is bad behavior.
Just because their room was dirty? Like, no, I don't think that should be exposed. Like, no, I don't. Especially for...
Yeah. If you destroy a hotel room and don't pay, then it should be exploited. Absolutely. Because then maybe other people will stop ruining people's property. They know they'll get exposed on the internet. Maybe it's a teaching moment.
Clout. She's a clout chaser.
It's just clout. She's a clout chaser. Let me guess, she got really good numbers. That's why you're going to drag her down. Well, you're not even getting good numbers anymore, so I don't think she's going to listen to you.
She's monetized her channel recently.
Who did Foodie threaten that she was going to go tell their employer? She's threatened many people on YouTube's. Has even reached out to people's family and employers. Yeah, when it even went through their Facebooks. Yeah. Yeah, be careful, Foodie. Talking about lulz cows will turn you into a reaction channel. And we're the worst of the worst, but at least we have boundaries.
Recently, she said that all the money she makes, she's going to send some to charity, my ass.
Good for her. So the woman made a channel because she has to clean these disgusting rooms. And the money, if she makes any money off of it or off the video, because it's only a one-time video, right? She ain't chasing the woman around to the new location. So it's a one-time video. If she makes money off it, she's going to donate it to a charity. Good for her. Bravo, lady. Bravo. And I'm sorry, that lady made such a mess for you to clean up.
Sounds like something familiar, don't you think?
Look at you, thinking you're doing something. Take those glasses off. You look silly. I'm sure that TikToker cares how Foodie feels, right, Robin? Honestly, even Billy fell over. Billy. Well, in her mind, she's grandiose. And if any of you out there, including reaction channels, knock her down even one peg and make her change her own opinion of herself as a YouTube celebrity, an influencer, a public figure, she's going to wreak havoc on your life because you can't do that. You cannot do that to people like this. She believes that everything she says is gold. And anyone that has a problem with that is a clout chaser. Not a debate, not someone who can pull the truth out of false right? Not somebody who can bring the dark to light. No. No. Just don't change her image of herself. Yeah, she told, oh, Goldwater, that's right. She told him she would get him fired. Yep.
Call out bad behavior, but don't post videos of people's private life online.
They can do whatever the hell they want, especially if they're cleaning the room. That they were evicted. She went in there after they were evicted and filmed it. I would have too. That's sick, especially if I got to clean it up. You're lucky the Thailand maids didn't do that. Maybe they did and we just haven't found it yet.
And laugh at their failures. That's just disgusting to me. Yeah, Tofia has Clout. This person got like millions of views off of Tofia.
Well, it's a good thing you've never laughed at anyone's failures. Good thing, Foodie. I'm so glad you rise above that.
That's Clout. They do need assistance. I don't know anything about animal abuse. I never.
Well, neglect is abuse. That's all you need to know. If your animal is suffering, has ear infection, always check your animal's ears, their eyes. Now, Mr. Tiggs goes in next week. Right? Next week. No, 2 weeks. He goes in 2 weeks from today. Mr. Tiggs goes to the vet to get his consultation to have eye surgery. Right? So pay attention to your animal. You even have to look at their poop. Sorry to say, Foodie, but it's kind of a mom thing you wouldn't understand. You always have to monitor these things. When an animal's sick, you should be able to tell by their poop and all that stuff. Anyway, it's something you learn. Anyway, so when you bought kitty litter that would let you know if there was any kidney issues, right, with your cat's kidneys, then the litter would turn a certain color, which it did. And you still didn't take the cat in. You still didn't get it antibiotics. It went into a full-on, from bladder to kidney. I don't even know. I don't know how. Thank God that cat only needed one bout of antibiotics to be out of pain. But anyway, I'm just saying, if you don't know what animal abuse is, it's neglect. And it's also physical. So it can be emotional, it can be physical, and it can be neglect.
I don't really like watch her that much, but I just hate, I know what it is. I hate clout chasers. I hate people doing things for those reasons, you know?
You're just mad because your channel's failing, and you don't want to admit it's because of this Kuwait arc. You don't want to admit it. You will die on that sand hill or out there at that sea, standing your ground, because the thought of giving up on the fantasy to go back to reality is not something you're willing to do. So it's easier to say it's the reaction channel's fault and they're just clout chasing me, when the truth is we're watching a soap opera that you put up willingly and monetize it for the public to view. We are the audience. Once again.
I don't know. That's my opinion. Yeah, she made millions of views. And we don't know what the condition of the room was like when she moved in. The hotel is a 1-star. So,
well, we know what the condition of the villa was when you moved in. But I would love to see the aftermath. Because I love that you filmed it when you first moved in, because you were so flexing. Your 2-story villa. Your 2-story villa. Oh, everybody, and here's my room, and here's my closet. Oh, I have my own bathroom. Pete has his own bathroom. Look, everything was pristine, brand new. Now, we watched that place slowly. A cracked tile in the kitchen because you insisted on sitting in a chair on the beautiful tiled floor. Like, we seen this shit all over the carpets. I would have loved to see what you left behind, but we don't get that joy.
Like, I don't know. If you're just... And to keep making videos about them, that's like harassment at this point.
That's kind of like you keep making videos about health arcs.
I don't know. I think regardless of who she is, like, I don't think that's right. It's not like she's a friggin' convicted felon or anything.
So you got to be a convicted felon, like Nads was, but you defended him and said that when people do their time for their crime, which I believe, if you've done the time for the crime, you should get a fresh start. As long as you're willing to do something about it, right? Change who you are. You learn something. You'll never do it again. Good. Fine. But now you're saying, see how you talk out of both sides of your mouth? And same with Karate Joe. He did the time. He's fine. Kind of shit. Even though, what he did was usually completely blacklisted from society. Because if you watch a documentary, those kind of people never change. Because it is what they want. It's kind of like making you quit fast food. Like I said, if we put you on an island with nothing but a garden, probably you'd become an Olympic swimmer to get off that island, right? To the nearest Burger King. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you talk out of both sides of your mouth. Like, you think you're doing something, but there's always something in your past that proves that you flip-flop. You were literally with Nader. People tried to warn you of what he did to women. And you wanted to marry him. In fact, it made you want him more. But now, oh my God.
Yeah, her dad is super sketch, though. He's always missing and always in jail. I feel bad kind of for her. Like, imagine having, like, a dad like that. I don't know.
Then why don't you reach out to her? Say, hey, I feel bad for you. Why don't you tag her? Why don't you react to her? What's this? This is you just having a cup of coffee and gossiping like a hen.
Haters be gone. I mean, if you live in a hotel room for, like, a long time, it's probably not going to be, like, the best.
You should still. When I moved out of my place, I was in for 5 years. How long were you in the villa? 2.5, 3? And you didn't care about that property? Those people that let you move in and call it a home, and you just left them with the biggest mess known to man? Probably had to rip all the carpeting out, everything. I just left a house after 5 years. Do you know they walked through that house and tapped the for rent sign in the yard? That's what tenants do that are appreciative of occupying a home and calling it their own. And these people trust you to treat it like a home, not some frat house.
I don't know, it just looked dirty, but not anything they couldn't clean up. Like, grow up.
So why should they have to clean it? Why don't you clean when you leave? Why don't you leave it in the condition you found it in? See, this is what I'm talking about. She identifies with that woman.
Grow up and do your job and clean the room. Like, what?
Grow up and do your job and clean the room. Foodie, I don't believe in reincarnation, but if there was such a thing, I hope you come back as a maid in a sketchy motel.
What? Why does there have to be, like, all this big ordeal and make her feel worse about herself?
Because what if there's bodily fluids? What if there's, like, things that humans have to put on masks and stuff for? That's not fair. Like, whatever you left behind, those pants in Thailand, that's not fair.
I don't know. I just don't like people like that. Yeah.
I would love to meet the people that had to clean the villa.
Horrible behavior, like what? A dirty room? Ranson, I'm not talking about my friend anymore. She asked me to not talk anymore.
Well, she's done talking about the friend, guys. Until the next time.
Have you been following Gorlick or Hannibal drama? No. What's going on? She's disrespectful to her mother. I saw her.
So she watches Yo Mama like clockwork, but she's pretending like she doesn't know what Yo Mama's covering. Oh, that's right, because he's covering something that isn't about her. Got it. That makes sense. So she'll know nothing about it.
Her like a few times yell at her mom, yeah. I guess I feel bad for her mom.
I have a feeling Salah told her to shut the hell up too.
More than her, that they're homeless now and she's like disabled.
I'm glad. I hope, like, he didn't just whimper down. I hope he told her how it's gonna be. And she's showing him her independence right now. Yeah, well, I don't need you to take care of me. Look at me. I can fly home anytime I want. I don't need you. I don't need you to go for walks with me. I don't need you to get my coffee. And if I want a piece of cheesecake or a chocolate cake, I can walk right down to Starbucks. Let me show you. Let me show you. Right? We don't know what she's doing here, but at least it's something different.
Like, if they live in a car, I don't know. She was trying to say, like, there's nowhere to use a bathroom because usually you have to be paying customers and all that. So I don't know if she was admitting to her mom to letting one out on the sidewalk, but
She does look down on people that deliver food, clean rooms. She bitched about the maids in Thailand. She does. She thinks she's a celebrity. I told you. In the way she talks, the way, I mean, she really was bothered that those people didn't stop and talk to her. The whiteys. That's insanity, dude. This is insanity.
I don't know. I mean, I've never done that on a sidewalk, but I've down a country road sometimes when you gotta
Oh, ma'am, I am sure you have dropped your drawers in many a places.
go, you gotta go. I always kept TP in
When you gotta go, you gotta go. Peach was even mortified that you did it behind the dumpster in high school.
my car or fast food napkins. You never know when you're gonna need them. I had a whole stuff.
I know when I'm gonna need them. Same time, every day. Same time, every day. Because I have a healthy digestive system. You know what I'm saying? But you keep drinking that sugar, girl. Keep eating it, too.
Stack of fast food napkins. This one is sponsored by Arby's today. Can we talk about something else, please?
See, every time her stomach would get sick, it was from fast food. She ate it night and day. Like, that's a lot on your system.
Like what? Anything with bugs, I gross out. But we have a new we have an awesome fly swatter. I forgot about it. I charged it. It's like a tennis racket. It's electric.
She's electrocuting flies. Well, that must thrill you. She likes a dopamine rush.
I touch it with a little like.
What you do is you open the window and, it works its way out. Right? Right, folks? Do you have to kill every insect? No. We've been dealing with, you guys, I know you're all dealing with them. They're like the stink bugs. They're the worst in Tennessee in the fall. But we've been dealing. We have removed one every day. For like the last, my husband's so good. He just grabs a Kleenex. Hello, little buddy. Right? Takes them out. Bye-bye. Go back home. You don't have to kill everything, Foodie.
Electrify me just like a bug. No politics. I have my opinions, but
We don't want to hear your opinions on U.S. politics. Thank you. Thank you. Just like I have no opinion on yours. How about you just keep rolling along?
I'll keep them to myself because honestly, I think 65%
Oh, she's going to tread lightly?
of my audience is American, so
I love that. I love that. You don't even have support from your own Canadians? What? Oh my God. Yes. Yes. God bless America. They're the ones paying your bills? Americans. I love it.
I actually got an email from I'm basically apparently signed up with a company that finds sponsorships for me, but I never take them. I don't know. I thought they were spam, but I ended up reading one yesterday. And this company
Nobody wants to sponsor you. The end.
it's like a marketing manager for this company, but they were Canadian. I can't remember what the product was, but they were like,
You can't remember what the product was. Well, this is a good pitch. What? Yeah, it's probably from Salah's scamming crew.
I had to have a certain amount of, I had to send them my demographics. And only 9% of Canadians watch my channel.
Hopefully one of them's Trudeau. Oh my God. You know the guy you owe taxes to? I hope all 9% is the tax lawyers, the what's the name? You guys have an agency over there and I can't remember the name of it. Canadian something tax association. Is it CTA or something? Anyway, and Trudeau. And you're waving around your passport. You're dodging Canada. You're going over to Thailand. I hope to hell that's your 9%. That is gold. CRA. Thank you, CRA.
So, and the age demographic, I think
And they see you over there. They see you over there running around every 3 months, knowing that you're being paid in Canadian in your Canadian bank account, probably with a fake address so you can keep your residency because you think you're swift. But the fact is you publicize all of this. And I love it. It is hysterical. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's great. It is great. It is great.
I think the majority of people are 25 to 39. And there's 1% of people are like 80.
You actually looked at your demographics. I have no idea how to even do it. Can you imagine? She spends all her time. I know what I'll do to boost my channel. I'll walk to the Starbucks and order some more sugar in my coffee, right? Like, no, it doesn't work. None of it's working. None of it. Nobody likes Kuwait. No, none of it. People like when you could just be yourself and just in a minute we're in the car going somewhere and we're like, where's she going? Right? We don't like this. Nobody likes this. This is not even content. This is like, oh my God, I literally do nothing but sleep and eat. How do I turn my channel into entertainment? Oh, the reaction channels are what do that.
Tea and Sass is the number one. I feel bad for her, actually. I saw a video, like, I just checked her channel to see if she was still talking about me, and she doesn't really. But she was.
Oh, now you feel bad for Tea and Sass? As you should. But is it heartfelt? Because you just did this whole speech about this woman who had elderly parents, and it's sad, but you wouldn't have been able to go call her tea and dust like you just did like a few months ago? Wow. Wow. Solitary confinement brain.
It was like at her husband's grave, and I felt so bad. Like, it was so cute.
What? Have you reached out and apologized to that woman? Oh my God. We have entered the twilight zone.
Tea and Sass, I hope her husband rests in peace.
Like, she wants your condolences. Are you serious?
That was sad. So I'll go live later, I think, from my apartment. Julia's completely out of heat, but she's okay. She's
I thought we're not talking. Just surprise us.
just more tired because of the vaccination, which normally happens with her. So, yeah, she's going to have to stay. What I'm nervous for, and I'm going to miss her because she's going to have to stay.
I don't know what they do in Kuwait, but here in the United States, your dog cannot eat anything after 11 p.m. You need to be here at 7:30 in the morning for all surgeries, right? And then they have surgery around 8 or 9, depending on the lineup of surgeries, right? And then by 4 o'clock, sometimes it's even 2 o'clock, depends on how your dog does coming out of anesthesia, right? Or your cat. And then they tell you to come pick them up. What's this 2-day shit? Were they getting room service, TV, a bed? What's happening? That makes no sense. They're in a cage. It's not like humans. See, I think this is why I think she's lying, because she's making it about humans. Like, well, this should seem right because that's what happened to me, you know, when I had surgery. Hell, they don't even, moms that give birth go home the next day. What are you talking about? They spay and neuter animals all day long. They ain't taking up cages for 2 days. You just making stuff up. This cat's not getting fixed.
2 extra days at the vet.
No, they don't.
Hospital, because like after they spay her, when I was in Thailand, I got tested for every STD under the sun. HIV.
Oh my God, I told you. It's part of the visa run. Our girl has to get all that testing. Did I not tell you that? Tourist visas require you cannot enter the Kuwait. She can't come back into Kuwait until she goes in and gets tested for all those STDs. Thank you. I was right once again. Tourist visa.
HIV, hepatitis, everything was fine.
I even said hepatitis.
Why did I get tested in Thailand? I have my reasons.
Why did I get tested in Thailand? Oh, I have my reasons. Tourist visa.
I'm not doing any sex work or anything, though. Countries do things differently, yeah. There's certain tests that you need to get done for certain things.
like re-entering Kuwait on a tourist visa. You're welcome, folks.
Yeah, I got tested before I came here.
Because you have to. Every time.
Should I get a sandwich?
Yeah, you should eat. You look malnourished.
Yeah, I'll show you guys, Julia. No problem. We can go upstairs if you want. I should make something to eat because I want to order later for lunch.
Oh, I can't wait to order for lunch. I'm going to order out for lunch. Look at her looking forward. That's all she looks forward to. And uploading her content to see what people say about her. That's it. These are her enjoyments. And then it's nap time.
I don't know what time Salah will get up. But he has to go,
You don't have to go anywhere. He doesn't have a job. He literally funnels. You transfer money from your Canadian bank account, which I'm sure the Canadian government's paying attention to, since 9% of them are watching your channel, right? That you transfer it from your bank account in Canada, you wire it to Salah's business, and then Salah gets to draw it out as income. He gets to game, eat food, and sleep all day, and stay up all night, just like you. Your dream. My God, you had Nader doing that. He quit his job. Salah's quit his job. Pete's quit his job. Because you can't be alone. You get a little nutty. And you get a little obsessed.
camping plots. The guy was really nice. So the camping areas are owned by a really nice Kuwaiti man. And he gave us a really, really good deal. That's what's cool about the Middle East. Like, you don't really have in Canada. You can, like, kind of negotiate everything.
Oh my God. So you too should come live in Kuwait. No, I'm good. I'd rather pay more and live free. Thank you.
But we didn't even, like, he didn't even really have to negotiate. Like, the guy just was really nice. And we got a really good deal for 2 days.
Whoa. Bravo! They're gonna go lay out in the desert. Yay! This ain't Disney, sweetheart. You're gonna be out there cooking, cleaning, and staring at each other. What are you gonna do out there? Like, for real, are we renting four-wheelers again? Or are we gonna just sit around and live stream in a tent? Oh my God. Can we go to Kuwait City and stay in a 7-star hotel room with amenities? Please? Can we? You're probably not allowed.
Camping. But the problem is like, the camping area is, wait till you see it. It's so cool, guys.
We've already seen it. You've walked us around that dusty, barren land with garbage and what looks like fuselages that were dumped off after the war, just left there. Tires, garbage. What? We've already seen it. And everything is covered in sand.
It's really, like, really cool.
Yeah. I've taken you to resorts where you're camping. They've got a lake. They've got big swan boats that you can pedal. They've got an entire water park for kids, inflatables in the lake. It's got a stage with a band. It's got its own restaurant where you can sit outside and they do karaoke at night. I did that tour. That's where I camped. I would rather see somebody, I'd rather watch somebody film themselves out in the woods camping than on a barren desert covered in garbage.
There's a huge fire pit, and for 2 days now, I'm going to be responsible. I might go live because I need you guys to keep...
Oh, we know you'll be live. We're well aware. You guys, so it's got a big kitchen, and I have to do all the cooking. And for all the people, how many people are going?
Company. I'm kind of scared of being responsible for the entire kitchen. It's just Salah and I, so...
With just you and Salah. What? Wait, what? You're afraid of being in charge of a kitchen. I thought you were feeding kids and people. Like they put you in charge as the head chef. What are you talking about? No, it's just going to be the two of them. Garden lady goes, Salah's group's letting her cook. It's just going to be the two of them. Oh my God. Yeah, we call that ground zero. You'll probably sleep in the kitchen.
Oh, because we never
A beige food for everyone.
camping like just the two of us, but we want to go camping like we're gonna go camping with like more people and family and friends.
No, you won't. You have ostracized Salah from all his friends. That's a fact.
Like at a later date.
The ramblings of a mad woman. Yes, that's gold. All right, let's get away from Babs, coffee with Babs. Let's go back to Catherine Heartburn here. She's walked back because I listen, she just, right? Come on now. God, she'll make him. Listen, you're going to see Uber Eats showing up out in the desert. Yes, this is like watching Shani and Rev without all the, nasty talk. It ain't no different. No different. Shani lost her kids. Foodie gave hers away. It's the same thing. We're just, everything's got to be live streamed and captured in content, which is gold. I mean, come on. But now she's back home, folks. Shh, everybody. And we're into the Doritos. Look at this one. And you believe she hadn't eaten anything before that she went and got that coffee? I don't even know you if you believe her. And she fills that walk with empty calories. She didn't come back, right, have a grapefruit. She didn't come back, eat some celery and some berries and some yogurt. Doritos. No, tea and sass is fine. She's just having health issues. She was at her husband's grave. And how dare this one send her condolences. She should have done a private apology.
This is 103 calories. Little bag. How many are in there? Let's get
More than you need.
count them. 1.
Wow. Let's count them, kids. The teacher's going to eat them while you count them. 1. This is a teaching moment, Beezers. This is like, don't look what I'm doing. Just pay attention to what I want you to do. I can't. This is great. Yeah, make sure you don't close your mouth because we'd love to see it roll around in all the empty spaces. Thank you.
Put the chips away?
The box is sitting there right next to the chair. That's all right. She does the confession. She ate all those chocolate chip cookies.
I don't really have anything else right now.
She ate all the food. Literally just grocery shopped and it's all gone. Oh my gosh. There is no other food in that house. Oh my gosh. She is spending not only in takeout, but it's looking like $150 a week in groceries. Remember, Kuwait's cheaper than the rest of the world. Had a receipt as long as her arm. That's like 2 bags of groceries here in the United States right now. But remember, Kuwait's the cheapest place on earth.
Yeah. I want to hear the dream.
What? Could you swallow, please?
Okay, I'll put the chips away.
Spoiler alert. It won't be but a few minutes and she'll bring them back out.
You're right, when they're in the house, you just want to eat them.
No. I've had a box of Chips Ahoy cookies. You know the minis that come in the little bags? I got them for Baby No Madness, right? And then we've got the mini vanilla wafers, which I can't stand vanilla wafers. But my husband, he's not eating them Right, it was for Baby No Madness, which they'll still be for him. They've been in this house a month, Foodie. A month. They're individually packaged. It's kind of like bulk food.
I have no control over it. I don't know, Christine. I have to look it up. That's the first thing I ate today, so I'll look.
That's the first thing she ate, folks. Believe it or don't, she don't care.
Look it up. I won't scold her, but I don't encourage her either. It's up to me, guys.
Oh, everybody's told her. Quit buying the crap then. She plays mental Olympics with people.
I am thirsty. I don't have any cola.
You should go in the kitchen and sneak another snack. Go on, girl. Don't take us with you, though. If she was really honest, not only would she show you the entire grocery haul, but she would plan meals. She would really care, and she would take you in the kitchen. She is sneaky. She is deceptive. She will go get her water, right? I don't have any cold water. Let me go look, right? You know she's going in there to eat more food. Yeah, and after all that sugar she just drank, she's going to be really thirsty.
I don't want to see Wicked. I don't think so.
There she goes. Now, she didn't mute, so let's listen. Listen. Huh. I hear something. Now, remember, all she had to do is walk in the kitchen, open the fridge, grab a water, and come back. Yeah, it was probably cheese. She probably swallowed it whole. A whole block.
Remember when I did on Sam the stash of money? Like this.
Now, do you see what she's doing here with the dinars? Huh? I put up my community post. Probably nobody read it because I forget. Like, community posts don't generally do out good notifications, right? If you go to the Arab News 2021, there was a kid. He was a young adult, and he was born in Kuwait, right? So he was born in Kuwait, and he was what they consider a Badoon, right? A Bedouin, whatever. His descendants, or he's a descendant, his ascendants were from Syria. Kind of like Salah, right? You saw the post? Okay. Well, anyway, he used to collect money. His job was to collect money from the Kuwait landlord. So he did. And he had all this money on the floor. He wasn't doing anything like this, like actually mocking it. He had it on the floor, and then he took a picture and said, "I'm tired from counting all this money." So people could take it any way they want, right? Like he was rich. He didn't say any of that. He didn't even hashtag Kuwait riches, nothing. It was just a picture, and he said, "I'm tired from counting all this money." When he uploaded that photo, he was arrested by Kuwait authorities. And he could have been imprisoned in Kuwait, but they found it to be in the best interest to deport him to a country he's never lived in, all alone. To Syria, all alone. You see what I'm saying? And then she does this stuff. She does this stuff just to prove she's not broke, but she's going to cause him a problem over there. That is making a mockery of Kuwait money. What she just did. It's as bad as when she got there and filmed the oil fields. It's as bad as when she walked on graves. Like Salah, like Allah said, Salah, get your house in order or you're going to end up getting deported because of her. I've called this since day one. That right there is what they consider making a mockery of their money. I about fell to the floor when I seen her do this. Just to prove to some useless people on the internet that she's not broke. Can you believe this? And disregards a country's laws. How does this not a topic when she does this stuff? I don't understand why everything she does, I'm trying to teach her what she's doing is what they would consider a mockery of their money, their wealth. I swear, I can't with her. I'm not even going to continue on. You know what? They have laws. She goes on to do more. I'm not going to keep playing it. She goes on, she gets money out of his wallet. She's flashing it. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to keep showing that. I'm not even in Kuwait, and I don't want to disrespect what they value. No fear. Listen, she does have some fears. Being ignored. That's her only fear. So she's not a psychopath. Psychopaths fear nothing. Absolutely nothing. Zero. There's nothing. Can you imagine walking around like that? You'd be jumping out of planes, right? You'd be climbing Mount Everest. You fear nothing. We want her back in Canada with her 9%. Right, Xena Juice? She has zero repercussions. Well, they could be, next time you leave, you ain't coming back. Bye. She has filmed oil fields. She ended up taking them down because I'm on here going, it is illegal to film their oil fields and put them on social media. Now, if you want to film them for your own private, look at and show your family, but public, putting it out on social media, well, my thing is, but whatever. You know what? If you ruin Salah's life and he gets sent to Syria, like deported because of your actions, hopefully she lives alone. And she would just get deported. I don't think they would imprison her. But we don't know. I don't know how it works. Does she have a permit to film over there and make money on their soil? Did she get a film permit? I don't know. Why isn't Salah telling her the crap she does is wrong? He's sleeping. Maybe he wants her deported. Maybe she's setting the stage to get deported. Somebody is. I think she did threaten Salah to have him deported. I would not be shocked. She said it. What'd she say about Nads when he left her? On Cuba Rage, she said she hopes he gets deported and then he's in the town square. And Goose Chuck was more vile than that. That's some evil stuff. She said some evil shit. Evil in Cuba Rage. Evil. She starts fires, then attempts to play dumb. That's why I said she's the one that pulls the pin on the grenade and hands it to someone else and goes and hides. Well, and that's it. Like, if you're going to go to another country, and even if you're not smart, it was up to Salah to tell her what could cause a problem over there that's uploaded to social media. Now, he won't kiss her. He won't kiss her on the lips. He won't even front hug her. He won't even side hug her. He does this, right? So he told her that's against the law. That PDA thing ain't happening on film. Even when she went and touched him, had to be cut out. But what? You didn't tell her any laws over there that could get you in trouble? Because you're in her videos, by the way, sir. You have a whole channel dedicated to this fake marriage. You don't think Kuwait ain't gonna involve you too? What are you thinking? Anyway, so I'm just like, is she doing this to get him deported? Well, if I can't have you, no one can. What? Would I be shocked? Nope. She tried putting out her in prison for leaving her. Goose did a good video the other day. It was funny. I'll have to go look. I think he tried in the beginning. Remember when he bumped her for saying but? Yeah, but why is he giving up? Why is he giving up? Why did he let her film a graveyard? He let her. Why did he let her film the oil fields? Why? Right? Why? Make it make sense. She can't threaten him in his own country. Nope. Nope. And nope. Not in Kuwait. Now, if they were having issues in Canada, she's stuck sponsoring him, even if he disappears and lives with the elk and the moose, right? Up in the Canadian snow-covered mountains, shivering his ass off, is still will feel free as a bird, right? She's still going to be sponsoring him. She's responsible for whatever he does over there, responsible financially, right? If she could, but she can't because, you know, the government's watching these channels. But anyway, I'm just saying, but over in Kuwait, he could go himself and have her booted. His family could get involved. If he gave the green light, Allah could literally sue her for the stuff she said about him and his wife in their country. The slander on Allah and his wife. All they got to do is grab a clip. It's her face saying it. She even says his full name. So they can take that right over there and they can put an end to this. Allah said at any moment he could get a lawyer and get her deported. The only reason he hasn't was for Salah. So where is the line crossed? Now you're over there shooting their money in the air and laughing? Oh my God. But I'm telling you, man, it's the fupas on this one that blow my mind. What she's willing to do in another country where women just can't do that kind of stuff. Disobey their husband like that? I've heard news stories coming out of Kuwait. There was this one woman, she had a child, and this guy wanted to marry her, and she didn't want to marry him. Well, if I can't have you, no one can. Right in public, in front of everybody. They didn't do anything. None of her beezers said anything to her about that. They're not that smart. Or they just like, wow. I showed that story on my channel when she first got there, like 2 years ago. I showed that story on my channel. But she don't listen. She don't care. Yeah, we got thinkers over here. We got Einsteins. And if you're part of the Seeker Club, Seeker family, watcher, subscriber, member, doesn't matter. Like-minded, looking for Einsteins. Now, we do get a few, beezers that roll in, tell us about ourselves, and we're just like, try harder, do better. You just sound dumb, right? We're a think tank over here, right? There is no real marriage. Of course not. It's all for show. But there's no money in it, except for Salah. he got to live a better life. Just like she made for Nader, just like she made for Pete, a better life. And she's the queen, she's the madam. But we're not in Canada. She's still trying to act like a queen, a boss bitch in Kuwait, where there are laws, social laws. Oranges, you're still, even just subscribers. We're all seekers. We're trying to create intelligence out of nonsense. And then at the end, we're all spent. We got to go outside because we're walking around like this. Oh, form an intelligent thought, right? Just call a random person. Can you just reactivate my brain cells? Thank you, right? Which reminds me, I do have to make a phone call to reactivate my brain cells. And I want to thank the couple of you that have been ordering from the Etsy store. Thank you. You've been ordering the leave-in hair conditioner, the rose clay bars. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate it. And we're going to have the face cream in about 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, no. The last week of the month. That's right. Last week of the month. If she carried on like that in Cornwall, she would get robbed, home invasion. I don't know about that. I'm just saying, you're not supposed to be shot. It's not even her currency. You should ask permission before you do stupid shit like that with somebody else's currency. Because, other countries, they don't find you humorous. They don't think it's cute. And your little white self is not entitled to mistreat or defy laws of another country. Anyway, do better, Foodie. Anyway, I'll see you guys later tomorrow. I love you. Can't wait to hang out. If FFG doesn't go live tonight, then maybe I'll come back because, I don't know, it gets kind of boring at night. You know what I mean? Kuwait, right in the title. She's not bright. That's yeah. She's not real bright. Yeah. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow or tonight. I might be back for a night stream. And we'll have some laughs. We always do. Even if she's obnoxious, we still find it funny. Anyway, bye guys. See ya. Stay safe and sane, right? Bye guys. Love ya. Thank you.